Good morning, Wildcats, and happy Friday. Thanks for joining me on this last day of the week. Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
This land is your land, this land is my land. From California to the New York Island, from the Redwood Forest to the Gulf Stream waters. This land was made for you and me. As I was walking that ribbon of highway, I saw above me that endless skyway. I saw below me that golden valley. This land was made for you and me. This land is your land, this land is my land. From California to the New York Island, from the Redwood Forest to the Gulf Stream waters. This land was made for you and me. I've roamed and rambled and followed my footsteps to the sparkling sands of her diamond deserts. And all around me a voice was sounding. This land was made for you and me. This land is your land, this land is mine. From California to the New York Island. Yes, this land is your land, this land is mine. I know that this land was made for you and me. When the sun goes shining and I was strolling, and the wheat fields waving and the dust clouds rolling, and the birds were chanting as the fog was lifting. This land was made for you and me. This land is your land, this land is mine. From California to New York Island, Redwood Forest to the Gulf Stream waters. This land was made for you and me.
Today is Friday, February the 3rd, and it's Special Area Day 2 today. That's Special Area Day 2. What a change in our weather this morning, boys and girls. We will have a high of 70, they say, low 43. I'm not sure. I believe that it's rainy this morning, and it's going to get sunny in the afternoon, and the sun will continue through cooler temperatures on Saturday morning throughout Saturday. Let's check out what's cooking in the Bucklet Cafeteria. This is always a good one. We're having breakfast for lunch, fish and grits, green beans, or tater tots. You may choose from 100% fruit juice or fresh Florida fruit, white chocolate, or strawberry milk. Don't forget, you can buy your bash tickets, the pink form that had the reduced prices. You may still turn those in today, and they will be selling them next week as well. Remember, everything at the bash you have to have a ticket for, and it's much better off if you buy your tickets early because you save some money. Listen, 2nd grade, 3rd grade, and 5th grade, there is going to be an opera. I'm not going to do my opera singing for you, but there is going to be one at 9:15 in the cafeteria today. Listen, we're going to welcome in Miss Mullinax for Terrific Kids after I sign off. That is all for today. That is all for this week. Remember to purr, be prepared, be upstanding, be responsible, and always be respectful. And in case we don't see you, good afternoon, good evening, and good night. I almost forgot birthdays, but I didn't. We want to wish Hurley from Miss Widener's class a happy birthday today. Logan from Miss Hurley's class a happy birthday tomorrow. And Waldgina, happy birthday from Miss Schmidt's class. Her birthday will be on Sunday. Almost forgot, was producing the news, and then I said I got to tell these Bobcats a very happy birthday.
Good morning, Bobcats. I have a big group of terrific kids to share with you today. We're going to get started with Mrs. Ishley's room, and we have Mason Scott, and this says, Mason is always up for trying new activities while wearing a big smile. He is a friend to all. Good job. All right, from Ms. Munoz's room, we have Natalia Haffa, and this says, Natalia is such a sweet girl who always works very hard. She has grown so much in kindergarten. Natalia is a great bucket filler and member of our class family. Way to go, Natalia. Good job. All right, from Ms. Gregory's room, we have Madison Brock, and this says, Madison is an outstanding student. She is always focused and ready to learn new things. Madison always does her best work. She is also a really sweet and fun friend. We love having her in our class. Good job. All right, from Mrs. McDermott's room, we have Alina Milton, and this says, Alina has been a terrific kid all year. She is a hard worker, a kind friend, and a great helper. Good job. From Miss O's room, we have Sophia Blackburn, and this says, Sophia is our terrific kid this week. She has worked really hard and has improved her reading. Good job, Sophia. All right, from Mrs. Howell's room, we have Jaden Rajesh. And this says, Jaden is our terrific kid for the second time this year. He does an excellent job listening and following directions. He did a wonderful job leading our line during our last fire drill. Thank you, Jaden. Good job. From Mrs. Stark's room, we have Elliot Justice. And this says, Elliot always does his very best. He completes his work every day, and he's a kind friend and a good example to others. And we're so happy to have him in our class. Good job. From Mrs. Furman's room, we have Keegan Cure, and this says, Keegan is our terrific kid this week. He is rocking it in math, and he is an amazing helper around the classroom. Good job, Keegan. From Ms. Hurley's room, we have Winston Huang, and this says, Winston is the terrific kid for this week. He is hardworking and is always willing to participate in class. He is working hard on being a good friend to his peers. Keep up the good work, Winston. Good job. From Mrs. Register's room, we have Ryan Sills. This says, Ryan is having an amazing year in reading. She is an accelerated reader rock star. She surpasses her goal every 9 weeks, and we are so proud of her. Good job. From Ms. Damron's room, we have Caroline Petrone, and this says, Caroline had a great week. She was a hard worker, an attentive listener, and helpful to her classmates and teachers. Keep up the hard work, Caroline. From Mrs. Widener's room, we have Drew Whitmore. This says, Drew has been working hard and putting in the extra effort to be successful. Plus, he loves to get his class laughing and is one of our biggest encouragers. Keep making us smile, Drew. Good job. All right, from Mrs. Widener's room, we have Elena Romero, and this says, Elena is such a delight to have in our class. Her positive attitude is contagious, and she has a never give up mindset. She is always ready to work and bring a smile to your face. Good job. From Mrs. Connor's room, we have Solomon Sprayberry, and this says, Solomon is our terrific kid this week. He is terrific because Solomon has great work ethic. He's a friend to all, and he's helpful around the classroom. Keep being terrific, Solomon. We're proud of you. Good job. From Mrs. Ferris's room, we have Hunter Daniels. This says, Hunter was selected as this week's terrific kid because he has been a terrific helper. He has worked hard to make sure our classroom Chromebooks are organized and charged. Thank you, Hunter. Good job. From Mrs. Tucker's room, we have Bauer Grennan. And this says, Bauer was nominated as our next terrific kid because of his kind and fun personality. His classmates have noticed him working extra hard this week, too. Way to go, Bauer. From Mrs. Schmidt's room, we have Madeline Bradbury. And this says, Madeline was voted as our next terrific kid because she is always positive, is kind to others, and is an excellent writer. Way to go. From Mrs. Craven and Mrs. Ryan's room, we have Piper Williams. This says, Piper was voted as this week's terrific kid by her classmates. They all agreed that Piper has been a kind friend to all and does her best on every assignment. Keep up the outstanding behavior. Good job. From Mrs. Picnic's room, we have Vivian Berg, and this says, Vivian is a terrific kid because she always has a beautiful smile on her face and a willing attitude to learn. Vivian is a great leader in our class, and her perseverance is contagious. Keep up the hard work, Vivian, and it says, I'm so proud of you from Miss Picnic. Good job. From Mrs. Craven and Mrs. Ryan's room, we have Maanas Jawale, and this says Maanas was chosen as our terrific kid this week by his peers. They all agreed that he does an amazing job at staying on task. He works hard on all assignments, and he is a great friend. Keep up the great work, Maanas. All right, from Miss Bowie's room, we have Charlotte Wilson, This says, Charlotte has been a great asset to our classroom. Her pleasing and friendly personality lights up the room. She continues to help her classmates and offer some compliments to brighten their day. Thank you, Charlotte. Good job. All right, and last but certainly not least, from Miss Doherty's room, we have Reese Eckel. And this says, Reese is terrific. I enjoy her sense of humor, her kindness towards others, and her work ethic. Thank you for working well with others, Reese, and keep moving forward, from Mrs. D. All right, those are all of our terrific kids for this week and some from last week too. Stay tuned and you will see all of their smiling faces. And Bobcats, I'll catch you next week with more terrific kids. Bye.